Hi, kids. My name is Honey, and tonight I'm going to read you a bedtime story. Tonight's bedtime story is The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a tiny mouse was walking home through the forest after a long day of picking berries and visiting friends. When it was time to go home, she realized that she was not sure what direction she needed to go. She stood on her tiptoes but couldn't see over the tall grass. The little mouse began to worry. If only I could find something to stand on, I would get a better look, she said. At last, the little mouse climbed up what looked like a big brown hill. It wasn't until she reached the top that she realized she was standing on a sleeping lion's nose. She took a deep breath, and then this brave little mouse ran as fast as she could. She ran right across the big lion's nose and jumped. The little mouse accidentally tickled the sleeping lion's whiskers. The lion woke from his nap with a start. He did not like to be bothered while resting. The lion scooped up the little mouse in his big furry paw. "Little mouse," said the lion with a roar, "you disturbed my nap." "I am very sorry, lion," the little mouse whispered. "I am just trying to get home. Please go back to sleep now." She began to hum a lullaby. "Stop that noise," roared the mighty lion, sitting up. "Come to think of it, I am hungry." He let out a big yawn. "I should eat you. You look like you would make a tasty snack." "Oh no, lion," pleaded the little mouse. "I beg you, be kind and let me go." This made the lion laugh. "Tell me, why should I let you go?" Still dangling from her tail, the little mouse replied, "If you are kind and let me go, I will do something kind for you one day. I promise." This made the lion laugh even harder. "I am the strongest animal in the forest. I am brave and I am big. Do you think I need your help?" That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. The great big lion's laugh echoed through the forest. "What could a tiny mouse like you ever do for a great big lion like me?" The little mouse cleverly replied, "You will just have to let me go to find out." "You are a brave little mouse," said the lion. "Brave and silly. I will let you go this time, but never disturb my nap again, or else I will eat you." Several days later, the big furry lion walked through the forest. The lion was thirsty, so he decided to go to the watering hole for a drink. As he made his way along the path, the lion felt something strange upon his paw. Looking down, he realized that this strange thing was a rope. The thick, strong rope was tied to a giant tree. All of a sudden, the rope tightened around the lion's paw. "Oh no," said the lion. "It must be a trap." And sure enough, the lion was caught in a hunter's net. Even the brave lion was afraid. He tried as hard as he could to break free from the net. He pushed and he pulled with all his might, but it was no use. He was trapped. The big lion was very upset. His roar could be heard throughout the forest. At the same time, a tiny mouse was walking home through the forest after a long day of picking berries and visiting friends. She heard the sad roar of a lion. "That is strange," thought the little mouse, standing on her tiptoes, straining to hear. "I have heard that roar before. That sounds like my friend the lion." The little mouse ran toward the sound of the roar. Within minutes, she peeked through the tall grass and found the lion tangled in the hunter's net. "Do not worry, lion," said the mouse. "You were kind to me, so I will set you free." "You?" The lion smiled, even though he was trapped. "How could a little tiny mouse like you possibly free a great big lion like me?" "I don't think there is anything you can do. I pushed and pulled with all my might. It is just no use," the lion sighed. "I will certainly give it my best try," said the little mouse. Then she set off to work. She began to chew on the rope with her sharp little teeth. "You will never get me out of this mess. You will just get tired," said the lion. The mouse would not quit. She chewed and chewed on the thick, strong rope until finally it broke apart. The little mouse got out of the way just in time for the lion to come tumbling out of the net. "Thank you, mouse," replied the happy lion, stretching his powerful limbs. "Now I can see that even a little mouse like you really can help a great big lion like me. I am very lucky to have you as my friend. If there is anything you need, I will be the first to help you. I promise." "We make quite a pair," said the little mouse. "Would you mind carrying me back home? I'm tired from all that chewing." The big lion smiled again and carried his new best friend home, proudly on his nose. The end. Join me again tomorrow night for another adventure. Good night.